this is episode 2 of the Hopeful Hatters. Since episode 1, where we gave you an introduction to the squad, we've played the 2 friendlies. And if we just have a look at those, the first one was an inter-squad friendly, first team against second team. I didn't pick them, the assistant managers, we've still got 2 assistant managers, picked them, and the second team came out winners. And this persuaded me to ditch, for the time being, this 3 centre-back formation. We got beat 3-1 by the second team. Jacob Brown opened the scoring for the second team. Just have a look how they lined up. As you see there, 2 forwards in the goals. Adebayo and Brown both scoring, Adebayo with 2. We then had a goal disallowed for Morris, definitely offside though, 27 minutes. And Adebayo made it 2-0 on 39 minutes. Second half, we changed things around a little bit, changed the formation. Chong, who had a good game in midfield, although he's a winger, scored to reduce the deficit in the 73rd minute. And Adebayo then made it 3-1 on 79 minutes. The system just didn't seem to work at all, especially defensively, although the defenders weren't terrible. 6.7, 6.6, 6.8. In the next friendly, we changed the formation. And if we look at that, Valencia at home, we went for a 4-3-3 and changed the team around. We had Lockyer and Anderson as the centre-backs and Krul was in goal. Doughty and Kabori, a youngster, at full-backs. Barkley played well at 7.2. We gave away 2 penalties early in the second half. We fought back then from that. Morris came on a sub for Brown and scored from Ogbeni's cross. Ogbeni, we found out in the first game, is not a striker, he's a winger. In the first game, he was getting offside all the time in the inter-squad friendly. Learned a little bit. One of the things is we're going to start this first game against Bournemouth. It's Friday night fixture. We're opening up the Premier League. Bournemouth against Luton. Why would that be opening game? We'll get on with it and have a look at today's team then. So the team in this opening Premier League game, Friday night against Bournemouth away, we've got Kaminski in goal as a sweeper keeper. Kabori is right wing back on attack. The central defensive partnership of Captain Lockyer and Anderson. Doughty as the left wing back. We've dispensed with the back 5, the 3 centre backs, but we've got Sambi Lokonga as a ball winning midfielder in front of the back 4, making up the midfield 3, and Panzer as a ball-winning midfielder on defend, and Barkley as a roaming playmaker. Then the 3 forwards, we've got Morris leading the attack with Chong on the left and Ogbeni on the right. On the bench, we've got Krull, Giles, Burke, Bell, Nakamba, Townsend, Woodrow, Brown and Adebayo. So let's get into this game then and see if we can get something from the opening game. Pre-match team talk then. We're being given advice by Richie Kyle, our other assistant manager. The one seems to do one thing, one seems to deal with the match and tactics, and the other seems to deal with the rest of the operation. I'm not so sure how this is going to work or whether it should be like that, but we'll see as we go along. Maybe there may be some updates that can change that. So we're going to go with what Richie Kyle is saying. We've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of, and we're going to pump this and say that motivated Kaminski and Barkley, and also Krull on the bench, and focused and Panzu. Everybody else composed. So let's get into the game and see how Bournemouth are lining up. They're lining up same formation, 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder. It's a near full house for this first game of the season at Bournemouth. Ticket sales before the game saying only about 20-30 tickets short of the capacity. So let's kick off then. And nothing happening at all. First corner to Luton, to us, and no shots. I always wonder why you get a corner when you haven't had a shot. Maybe it's a clearance. And Anderson has picked up a booking early on, 5 minutes, but we're not seeing any highlights at all. We are in the ascendancy, but Bournemouth coming into it now. Of course, Bournemouth are the favourites, being the home team, being the current Premier League team. We just moved up to this division, so Can't disagree with that. And no highlights whatsoever in the first half. We've had 2 shots, they've had 1. So nothing much of a game so far. A non-event. So let's get in the dressing room and see if we can G the boys up. Maybe we should go positive. We're imbalanced on this. So the half-time team talk. I'm going to go with we've not taken nearly enough shots and I'm disappointed in that. Let's point the finger and say that. And that's fired most of the players up. Just Tom Lockyer, the skipper, who's still composed. But let's get into the second half then. We'll stay unbalanced and probably move up to positive. See how it goes. But it's a kick-off highlight. Bournemouth kicking off. And they've probably had a rollicking in the dressing room at half-time as well. It's an easy. And we're pressing these back players of Bournemouth and they find it hard to get out. And they do so now. Here's Cliver coming through the midfield. Bit congested there. Doughty wins that header. But Smith picks up at right back and plays it into Traore. One thing I've noticed on the gameplay on FM24, Sinistera gets into there and blocked by the keeper, but it's a free kick for offside. One thing I've noticed on the animations is the turning of the players. They are turning and the ball is being kept on the floor more probably. And there's a shot and Morris scores the first goal. We're in front 3 minutes into the second half. We haven't had to go positive at all so far. And well worked opening there. Kabori throws in. Ogbenny back to Kabori. Kabori plays it. Good 1-2 with Ogbenny. Finds Morris. And he strokes it into the far corner. What a goal that was. You have to say poor defending by Bournemouth. They didn't get close to us at all. But we're not worried about that. We're in front. And it's looking good so far. Things can always change. And Kabori again with a throw-in. And Penza. Penzi's going to play it back to skipper Lockyer. Lockyer into Sambi. Sambi Lakonga. Ogbenny's there again. And he's put it in. It's 2. He's having a game, is Ogbenny. And he created the first one. He scored the second one. And on his debut, he's having a fine game. Great football from us here. Sambi Lakonga. Great through ball. Ogbenny, 1 touch. You've got to blame the keeper Neto there. He let that one in. Straight at him, and it went under him. But we're not complaining about that. 2-0 up. Floated crosses. Add team instruction early crosses. No, we're not going to change that at all. We're on top. Look at the momentum bar on the right. Not greatly, but mostly whites over the whole game. They've come more into it in the second half, but we hold the 2-0 lead. 77 minutes. Lockyer. Oh, what was that? Plays it straight to Solanke. What a free kick that was. What was he playing at there? Played a free kick straight to their player. Solanke didn't miss that. And we've shot ourselves in the foot. We're going to make some changes. The skipper deserves to be taken off for that. Nervous. You can say that again. 6.4. He's not playing well. Don't like doing this, but he's coming off. Reece Burke. Central defender, wide centre back. Yeah, so we're going to bring Reece Burke on. Sorry, Tom, but you're coming off for that mistake. Don't care whether you're skipper or not. Chong is nervous. Quite a few nervous players here. Barkley not playing as well as I'd hoped. Yeah, we're just going to make that one for now then, just a centre back. And we're going into the 80th minute now. And can we hang on? Ross Barkley looks like he's given everything. Okay, 84 minutes. Let's sort that one out then. He's not playing that well either, 6.6. Can we bring Marvellous on? He's more defensive midfielder. Yeah, we're going to bring Marvellous Nakamba on then for Barkley. So we're playing 3 defensive midfielders now. Shutting up shop a little bit with the 3 defensive midfielders in there. But we deserve to win this game after being 2-0 up. We're on top, momentum. We're going into 6 added minutes. We haven't had any shouts. Let's encourage. And that's it. Full time. 3 points on the board in the first game. If we look at the XG, nothing much in that, but we created 2 good goals. 2 shots on target. Pretty poor game in all. Only 2 shots each. But we'll take that. It's a win. We dominated possession at 55%. And Morris and Ogbenny with the goals. So a good start. Let's see where we're going to come back for the next one. I'm not going to play too many games. As I said, I wanted to get a video every day or two. I've not been able to do that due to work, but I'll get a video out as soon as I can. Hopefully we can get into this save more. Yes, we are top of the league. Only one game played. It's nice to see. 3 points from the first game. So we've got 2 games. Forest at home, Tottenham at home, Sheffield Wednesday away in the Carabao Cup. Not going to show that one. Brighton away. We'll come back for Newcastle at home. We'll play a home game. So going to play 4 games off camera and then come back for Newcastle. If you've got any comments about the team that I've picked, Luton fans, if you're watching, I'd like to know more about the team. But that didn't do too badly in the first game at 3 points away from home. This is Dave Dog. Thanks for watching again. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.